this is a really bad play. He's going to actually end up scrambling up the middle on this one.
Hmm.
But this is about as remedial as you can get. We talked about this is going to be seams. They're going to be running a seam concept up the middle with their two tight ends.
Ooh.
And he just misses this one completely. This should be a big gain.
Okay.
They're right now, I don't think he really knows where the defense is. Once they move over, you're going to see him you're going to see 32, which is he's going to become the free safety.
Hmm.
There he goes. And that's the man he needs to read. Where's he going?
Yeah.
And at the snap of the ball, he turns his back to that tight end.
Yeah, he does. Oh man.
He's got, right there, he's at the top of his drop. He's got either one of these guys wide open. He's looking at the tight end. Get rid of the ball. If he throws the ball up to the top, he's got that guy too, because there's no way that this safety can make a play on it, because the free safety has his back to the tight end.
Right. And now you got this guy's uncovered. So you literally have three options. Pick one, and what he picks is scramble.
Yep. He just pulls it down. He hesitates on the throw. He starts to look to the back to the right side. He realizes there's pressure, and then he takes off. This ball should have been out long ago.
Yeah, because first of all, the reason the free safety has turned like that is because he's reading Trey Lance real quick.
Well, part of the reason is because of his alignment at the snap of the ball. He's got to get to the middle of the field. This is poor alignment by James Madison. This guy should be over in the middle of the field.
He's caught out of position, and Trey, a more experienced quarterback, can take advantage and says, "I know I got this because you're going to have to flip your hips, and that's going to take you a fraction of a second."
Exactly. And he's looking to the left side. The better option is off to the right, because if you look to the left, he's got to get that ball over the linebacker to the tight end. On the other side, it's a wide open throw.
And he's ready to drive on it. Whereas over here, there is no linebacker, and he'd have to flip his hips. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But it's too late at this point, and now he's just has to scramble. Yep.
Yeah. That one just jumped out to me. We talked about this a lot with the 49ers, with both Nollins and Beathard at times over the last part of the year. So that's why it kind of jumped out at me.
Very interesting. Well,
and we're going to see that come back later in the game as well.
Yeah. So people say, Kyle Shanahan can scheme around his inexperience. Not all the time. At a certain point, a quarterback has to be a quarterback.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that he can't scheme around that we see in this game. There's a couple of plays, a little run here for 7.
Yep.
There's going to be plays as we get later on that I can see why people are excited about it, because they're basically 49ers concepts.
Yes.
But even on those plays, that's all scheme. There's nothing there as far as what Lance is doing. We'll see.
And when you're seeing with Lance, or a guy who's going to be a first-round pick and is therefore going to have to play as a rookie, or at least in his second year, when you get him on the field, you have to have him running zone reads and draws and powers and counters a lot. Otherwise, he's not going to be good.
Yep, agree.
This is what he does. And the other stuff is like a bonus.
Yes.
This is great. I like the super eye formation. They're really creative over here in North Dakota State. I love this. I don't know what it accomplishes, but it's cool.
It's a nice little run right here that gives them an extra guy in the backfield. If we saw the 49ers do that a little bit when Jim Harbaugh was here.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Moving on.
Yeah.
We are first down. All right.
Then we're going to get another quarterback run up the middle.
Shocker. Sorry. Jet sweep action, but no. That's the move. All right. Nice run. Tough guy right up the middle between the tackles. Boom. He's built a little bit like Jalen Hurd. 6'4", 230, powerful runner.
Yeah.
Probably more of a wide receiver than okay, I'm just kidding. All right.
I think he's more of a tight end, maybe.
Yeah, more of a tight end.
Kind of like the guy that's over in Washington.
Yes, Logan Thomas, Virginia Tech. Yep, agree. All right. Blake Bell. Okay. Play action? No.
That's a
handoff. What a handoff it was, though. Let's just be clear. This is a Jimmy Garoppolo handoff if I've ever seen one. Boom! The hand eye.
Looks good.
Oh, it looks great. Attention to detail. Okay, now we're close to the red zone.
Yep, they're going to have a little screen out here to the left side. Just going to take the ball and throw it out.
Patient catch.
Even on this one, though, you see him throw the ball, and his man has to stop. He's not able to catch the ball in motion.
Yeah, he catches it back on his back knee and now has to transfer his weight as opposed to like leading him into the run.
Exactly. And you want that ball to be upfield just a little bit so he can catch that ball in motion.
Yeah, ideally you'd like to throw this out here and not here.
Yes,
And
exactly.
I mean, it's not asking that much for a 10-yard throw. Like, set your feet or do something.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
it's
Ugh.
even with that little, it should be right here. So
Okay, so here we are.
yeah, and this is a play that the 49ers, we've seen the 49ers run. This kind of a concept right here. It's going to be, they're going to get the tight end from the top is going to come across like he's blocking, and then he's going to run a wheel route. And we've seen them run this play.
They did this with Marquise Goodwin in Cincinnati, 2019, right?
Yes.
Goodwin and leaks out. But the thing I noticed about it is, dude has to make a diving catch.
Yeah, he still has to come down. It's not really not on the money.
Not exactly a strike. So yeah, 49ers concept, rolls to the right, just underthrows it, and it touchdown.
Yeah.
Better catch than throw.
Yes, exactly. It gets called back because he ends up, they lined up wrong.
Oh, do they have like a man downfield or something or just?
What? Yeah, there was an illegal man downfield because the guy on the outside ended up covering him.
Well. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, Niner concept, completed pass. It looked like a touchdown, but better catch than throw.
Yeah, and there's no, once again, there's no reading on that. That's a called shot play. He's going to hit his back foot. That's where he's looking. They're going to run a little quarterback run up the middle here for 3.
Jack, when Kyle's watching this film, you think he's thinking, "Man, I got to have this guy. Got to have this guy."
No, not at all.
No,
especially when we see that.
This is the kind of quarterback he would be terrified to be stuck with. I'm sorry.
I think so.
He wakes up in the middle of the night, like pouring sweat, thinking Jed York fell in love with Trey Lance and just had to have him. It's like the RG3 situation, but way worse.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
And it really shows right here on this play, because what you're going to get is this bottom guy is going to run a post, and you get the running back coming out to the left, and he misses a wide open touchdown throw. He's going to be reading the left side.
Oh, God.
The receiver's wide open, running down the seam, nobody there, and he throws it to the out instead, to the flat.
No. Oh, yeah. The receiver is open up the seam for a touchdown there. The guy running the corner route might be open too. Again, you have options. This guy for the first down, but you throw this one and it's late and behind him. Oh, boy. I'm really curious to see which team takes this guy in round 1, because what's the plan here? Patrick Mahomes didn't look like this at Texas Tech.
No,
not
at all. I mean, that's an easy throw over the middle. That should be a touchdown. And look at his feet. That's the other part too. And you notice him a little bit at times. He gets in the shotgun like this, and his footwork looks. But the note that I wrote, other than before I even watched what was happening downfield, was he looks like Garoppolo in the pocket right here, because he's just so slow. He just kind of gets the ball. It's just kind of lollygagging. Yep.
His feet are dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other thing too, go back again and run it one more time. The other thing that we see with him sometimes is he has a hitch in his throw, and watch him drop his hips. And part of that's because of where he is standing so straight up. He's having to drop his hips, which is slowing down the delivery.
Yeah, that's right. He stands straight up, and now he does a squat and then bounces back up.
Yep.
That's interesting.
And it's all kind of an elongated motion. Watch how long it takes his arm to come around.
He has to go from standing straight up to squatting down to winding up. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes Colin Kaepernick look like he has a super quick release.
Ooh. I'm telling you, Colin Kaepernick was much more experienced and seasoned coming out of college than this guy. And Kaepernick was a 2nd-round pick. I just don't understand the 1st-round hype on this guy. But we're not done.
Nope.
We got a lot more to go. It's a nice handoff. He's a terrific hander-offer, which can't be discounted in this offense.
He does really good. They're gonna run it for 2. They're gonna run the ball here 3 times in a row. They got a run out to the right for 2. They're gonna run the ball back to the left for 6, and then they got a little quarterback run for a 1st down.
Okay. Quarterback run. I mean, they use him like Urban Meyer used Tim Tebow.
That's 100% what I thought as I was watching this.
Yeah. So much running between the tackles.
Yeah. This is 1st and 10, correct? And he's this is actually a nice read from his part. It's really simple. Hold on a second. Wrong one. Wrong play on my part. He's throwing this one deep. Just
And
catching
again,
the
he
ball.
gets bailed out by a terrible pass interference penalty.
Yeah, just catch and throw.
Yep. But again, watch his delivery. He stands straight up. He drops way down. He spreads way far apart. It's like he's pitching. It's like he's on a mound.
Yeah, and that's his motion right here, and that whole elongated with his base is part of what the problem is with Carson Wentz in Philadelphia.
Right.
So there's a lot of things to not like about what you're seeing on film when you really watch him. Forget about the runs that you guys see on your Twitter clips and things like that. Watch the little things. Look at how far apart his feet are right here.
It's not good.
No.
And then he gets the call, but the ball like lands a cool 5 yards in front of the receiver.
Yes.
It was never going to be a completion. So
no, and it's almost on this one. It almost looked like he had the guy coming across the field open. He doesn't. He's taking the ball and he's throwing this one deep from the time the ball snapped to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, hold on. You're talking about this guy who's open now. Yes, and this is a very low percentage throw. This should be a high percentage throw. Coming right across your face. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So we see a guy who really doesn't scan the field. I mean, honestly, Zach Wilson's a much better prospect in this. Way better.
Yes.
I don't see how anyone could watch these two guys and rank Lance higher. My goodness.
It's the running.